Welcome to the AlbionTV War Reports, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is the 23rd of March, 2021, and I am your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs and Bogul on the cameras. We are currently watching Echo of Silence as they pull back a little bit here against Misclick. Robin, what are we watching here?
Yeah, we're actually watching a two-front battle here. It's going to be Smoke Alliance Echo of Silence versus Misclick and Black Order on the field. So heavily outnumbered at the moment. It looks like our boys are going in for an engagement here. Echo of Silence looking for anything they can. Black Order also engaging on Misclick as well. So it may be actually a three-way battle. With no one being on either side here. So a three-way.
Oh.
Looks like Echo of Silence going into a very tight choke point just on the corner of our screen to the south. A lot of the front line getting deleted. I don't know what our tank here is trying to do. Very split from his group. Goes for an engagement by himself. I'm not sure. Finally finds his Zerg. Okay, needs to get on back onto cooldown here. Heals are coming out. Looks like Wild are going in for their next engagement. I can't spectate this tank. I'm going back onto its pull-up. I can't do that. Back onto its pull-up, and he is alive. He is down the choke point, and he is with his Zerg here. Looks like they're going to be trying to bait down the choke to this to the lower platform. I don't think Wild are stupid enough to take that bait here. Looks like for now it's a little bit of a Mexican standoff. EOS losing a lot of players actually. I mean, its pull-ups party has lost 3 people from its group of 20 so far. Inertia Ring's coming down on the choke point. And look at this, so just a standoff here. Who's going to make the first play? Looks like Echo of Silence is trying to go in, gets instantly stopped here by the supports and Grovekeeper. A Wild defensive Locust though is coming out. This could be the time for Wild to push down. Defensive Locust was burned along with some heals and Inertia Rings, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Alaz also making their appearance, 1 or 2 members showing up on the back end here of EOS. Just going to be a back and forth. Silent Sacred Pools are down, but it looks like May are wrapping around. I believe May are allied with EOS, I want to say. I think so. We'll have to wait and see, but I think they are. If they weren't, then they should have fully engaged the backline of EOS right there.
I am showing a little bit of the upper hill POV here from Wild on the other screen from Venture. Descendants of Asgard. These look like they don't have as many as EOS does here.
Yeah, they look to Destructor was able to go in and get a nice engagement on them, and they just seem to be a little unorganized. They could really put some pressure on EOS in the choke here, as EOS has to go up the hill into a choke, and it's very dangerous for them. But Wild and Misclick just don't seem to be willing to engage. Time and time again, we've seen EOS kind of sneaking up the choke here. Destructor not really hitting any really good clumps or anything, but just scaring off the opposition enough to not bring them down the hill. You'd think that these guys would take advantage of the the choke and just hit some DPS into the choke and swat them. Unless they have Wild has somebody else on their flank as well, you'd think they'd be able to engage this.
Yeah, we did just see the Nope Alliance make an appearance as well on the back end of EOS. Once again, Smoke Alliance and the Nope Alliance are allied here. Looks like another nice engagement.
Nice engagement by Destructor. Okay, Destructor had a nice hit there. He's going to be able to take out a few. Here comes the Camland. Followed up.
Comes in. Ooh, that's devastating.
There nicely done in the choco. That's what I was talking about, Robin. Using that choke to their advantage. That Misclick just deleted EOS. Did you? Wow.
And while all that was happening, the Nope Alliance wrapped around on top. Jump on Sholey.
We'll head over to Sholey.
And they are wrapping around the back end now of where that deletion just happened. It looks like they just cleaned up all of Black Order up on top of the hilltop. I don't know if they're going to be going up against the group that just wiped out EOS here. Some free loot bags on the ground. Sholey making his way down the choke point towards the southeast side. So this could have even been a 4-way battle here. Night Helms are popped. Nice little disengage here by the Grovekeeper tanks of Wild, but it's not going to be enough. Madness just leaps in with the Grovekeepers, and there comes the Mist Piercers streaming through that clump. and it looks like it's going to be a free-for-all to the southeast side of the map for Wild. Maybe they're going to get a regroup, but the pressure is getting applied here by the Nope Alliance. Another massive camline coming in. Offensive Locust getting used, followed up by a second camline as well. Where's the DPS at? The Even Song's raining down the purple swirls, and it's going to be cleanup crew here. I don't
Meanwhile, EOS has fled. They've mounted up and run off. They lost their shot caller and have mounted up and headed out.
Yeah, they're out of there. So as soon as you take out the shot caller, it's like taking the head off a chicken, right? It just runs around aimlessly.
Mm-hmm. Until it falls over.
Yep. So I'm gonna hop around and check the other blobs of the zone because there are multiple.
There's
blobs.
multiple skulls on the map too. They're happening all over, so there's multiple engagements here.
Yeah,
Wild is still engaged over here with, it looks like Black Order.
Yeah, Nope and Black Order also on the field. That massive blob that was leaving to the northeast door, that was all Smoke Alliance. So they had a massive number still in the zone, but obviously, like we said, take out the shot caller, you take out the leader, it's all done, and everyone just flees the battlefield. Looks like it's going to be a couple free loot bags here for the Nope Alliance.
Yeah, Nope looks a little bit disorganized here. Half of them are mounted, half of them are, unmounted and roaming. I don't know what their plan is here.
I think
Just trying to clean up?
Yeah, just trying to find whoever they can. Really, I think there's no other major forces left on the field, so I'm gonna
Hop on Dominate.
dominate.
Oh,
It is. I was about to say I'm
heading
gonna hop
over.
around and see if there's any content elsewhere over in a Dry Vein Confluence, and the action is indeed kicking off here once again. Surf versus PoE. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the Monkey Alliance are also on the field here. Nice use of the carpets there by Surf. Nice Grovekeeper engagement by Dominate. Here comes the knock up, the slowing charge on top. Armor Pierce comes out, but the DPS was just way too slow, unfortunately. Monkey coming in. Wait, was that Monkey? Yeah, a little bit of Monkey, a little bit of Galahad. So I think a little bit of friendly fire, but that's a free loot bag right there. Like Dominate and the boys are just going to stabilize just a little bit. See where the action takes them here. I think PoE are getting pincered into the corner on the northeast side of the map. Dominate's going to mount up here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably try and block off somebody. Got a couple PoE dismounted. Monkey, Elevator still dismounted. Here comes Scoia'tael in full force. Dominate dismounting. He's going to be on cooldown for the second. So Scoia'tael, this is your time to shine. Dominate, though, should have his cooldowns back just about now. There it is, shutting down that engagement. Nice little Brimstone raining on top. But the DPS is just piling in on his back end here. Just pushing right through, bullying the Cloffies. A lot of melee DPS for Scoia'tael's Zerg at the moment. Looks like Surfer in full kite mode to the northwest side. Waiting for maybe Elevate to engage on the back end. Relieve some of that pressure here.
Elevate is fighting on the other screen here against the guys from CIR. So these guys are engaged as well as Tidal as well.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
they're on both sides of PoE here. As we see the Monkey Alliance is over in the eastern corner, whereas we have Surf up here towards the northeast exit.
Yeah, Dominate coming in with a nice engagement, slowing down the movement here of AAF Company and Scoia'tael. Both sides working together here. Dominate just bullying the backline. Good camline clump. Not enough follow-up DPS, unfortunately. It looks like, once again, AAF Company is doing its work in the back end. Galahad also making an appearance to the northwest side. So Dominate and Surf are currently getting wrapped around from all sides. Even though they're only like little groups of like 10 or so, it's still applying pressure onto Cloffies. That's going to be a big engagement. Cleanse is coming out instantly, though. But the Bridal Furies there, that was what the big burst DPS you saw there. All the health bursts dropped down. Now the camlands are popping off left, right, and center. Jesus Christ, Dominate is bouncing around like a pinball at the moment. And finally gets back to his group here.
I'm always so impressed by how well these guys stay alive, honestly. Some of these tanks have learned how to stay alive in the most adverse of situations. It's very impressive.
Poor
Yeah, it
Tamashi,
looks like
though, he's going to go down very soon.
No, Tamashi.
No, he mounts up. He did.
Yeah, Dominate's mounting up as well. Tamashi very low. Oh my god. He's in full 8.3.
No, these guys are running the big stuff lately. They are no joke when it comes to gear. Even Dominant running some 8.3. Not full, of course, but, you know, he's got a piece or two.
Yep.
Keep them alive. Keeps them alive.
He's got that 1420 IP on his Guardian armor there.
Jeez. A little speck in that one, huh?
Yep. Only 1085 on his Grovekeeper overcharge. That's might want to put some fame credits into that bad boy. That's where a lot of your health comes from as well.
As your weapon, yeah. Your tanking weapon.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's 376 plus to his max health. Throw an extra couple hundred IP on top of that. It's going to be your difference between life and death, to be honest.
Now, we see people go down to 50 HP all the time. It's not uncommon, and we've seen a number of times where even that low, they're able to come back, heal up, get that shield that they need to stay alive that extra second before they can catch the reset.
Yep, and it looks like the action is wrapping up as people were just regrouping here, but jump back onto Shoaley, and they are currently engaged with Black Order inside Float Show Flow inside the territory here. Cluster Q's activated. And wow, this is some major blobs back on the field. Once again, same map as they were fighting in before. So major objective here today. It is only the territory under attack, I believe. Yeah, no hideout under attack in this map. So just territory. And territory can be pacified or claimed in the next 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Looks like Shoaley's going in all the way in. This man's a mad lad when it comes to his engages, and here it comes. It's going to pay off. Black Order just getting deleted here, but they have a massive wave on their tower ready to come in. I don't know why all those people are just chilling on the tower for. What is going on?
They've been there for a very long time. I was going to report that they were hanging out on the tower and kind of assuming a defensive position 5 minutes ago. I don't know what they've been doing there. I mean, this is kind of not a good strategy. We've talked about it time and time again. When you're outnumbered and you're backed into your tower, it's not necessarily a good thing. But we'll see what happens for Black Order.
It's not, and especially because your territory's under attack right now. There's no territory defense, but oh my god, that return right there.
Well done by Black Order. If they do that a number of times, they could win this outnumbered fight. Speaking of people who are taking territories right now, a Big Banana and the One Punch Man have so many territory attacks today. It's not even funny. They've been attacking all day long, 12, 15, 18. They are going full bore against Arch right now. And that includes Arch's newest members, Blue Army.
It does indeed.
Very
interesting situation there.
Yeah.
Maybe we can touch on that when the action dies down. I did just put a name in the chat for us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my guy was dead there, so.
Yeah. And it looks like this group did get hit in the back end by a group of Black Order that wrapped around, but it looks like they're going to wipe out the front line of Black Order once again, but be ready for that engagement from the tower. If that group's still up there, they got some heavy hitters up there. That's for sure, especially with the Avabos. The Mist Piercers can rain down from the top ledge. So nope, need to be careful. To be honest, I don't know why they haven't just fully pushed this yet. Like, surely they should know that there's no tower defense, but they're just getting caught off on the choke point here. Nice drag from our tank, actually. Look at this. Deletions coming in left, right, and center. Finally, Nope make their move. But it's not going to be enough to take out everybody on top of the tower. Now we're probably going to see the return damage come in onto the front line. Nope, though, able to stabilize. The heals and defenses are down. They do have a command mammoth on the field as well, helping with the defensives with the extra buff coming out. Madness looking maybe for another engagement. Or are they going to take the wall here? This is an interesting play. If they take this wall angle, like they're for a very tight choke here. One inertia ring can shut this down. One camland can delete a clump. But it looks like Nope are just going to charge right into the front line. And they are getting wrapped from the top of the tower as well. Big brimstones landing down onto the front line. This is what I was talking about. All it takes is one or two big boy DPSs and it's going to be GG. Our tank, though, makes it out by the skin of his teeth, gets the heals. The Judicator is down as well. Maybe one more round for him.
Yeah, this
Here
is
it
a
comes.
dangerous place to be right now. And
The-
look at that engagement. Very good by the Nope Alliance. They get a number of kills against Blackheart, and they're going to keep following this up and pound them down to oblivion. That's enough to send these guys home. Robin, you're right. They got 1 or 2 more engagements left, and this game is over.
I would stick to my statement there, but it looks like reinforcements just came in on the north side of the territory for Black Order. I don't know if Nope saw it, though, on that engagement.
Well, Nope is in a really dangerous place.
Yeah.
And reinforcements come here. This is not where you want to be. This is one of the tightest chokes in the game, Robin.
I know, and they can get engaged from all directions as well. I don't know if Black Order have a shot caller or if they're just going off like random engages. But look at this. Here it comes. Are Black Order going to get any return here? It looks like our tank's trying to find something way in the back line. Nice defensives coming down. Fred Riddick is on the field for Black Order, so they do have a shot caller. Nice Grove Keeper onto the front line, keeping them pinned in. A bleed effect slowly bleeding away here onto the front line of Black Order. Not a lot of heals coming out. Black Order, though, they're edging up for a return here down onto the choke point. Come on, they need to make a play here on this wall. Just get this group deleted. That's the only way that they can open this up for them. And it's 30 seconds remaining until the tower is can be channeled here for the pacify or the claim. So Nope Alliance need to be careful that they don't lose the territory. I believe it is there. Yeah, they've launched on it, so they need to be careful. Once this gets claimed, the lasers come up, the mage comes up, and it's going to be GG here. But nice engagement once again by the Nope Alliance. Big Cowman's coming out. The return, though, coming out strong. Where's the defensives? There they are. The Locusts finally coming down onto the front line here. But the siege bows are raining down still. Our tank is holding on for dear life. He's going to hit the ground as well. Surely Nope play off this re-engagement here. They have to. I'm just going to try and find us another tank while I'm here. Actually, we could go on Aussie 1, which is the command mammoth for our group here. He is all the way in the back end. Holding on. Reinforcements coming in still. And now's the time. The channel can come in here it's happening. I don't know if the command mam have called it out or not. I think so, because they're already backing off here. But if they go in for an engagement now onto the tower, oh my god, it's not looking good. Any second now, there it is. Defense comes out.
Situation.
Our command mam is just chilling with the lightning, and now the plays are going to come out. Black Order know that they have a strong defensives on their back end. And it looks like Nope Alliance are going to pull right out of the territory here. Our command mammoth point of view is dip setting out the southeast side into Dodge Alliance, which I haven't heard of.
Okay. I've heard of Dodge. It's the Fury. Yeah, it's a new alliance, same old guilds. As always, that's one of the really confusing things. They are engaged with Nope on the west side of this screen here. And it's, you're right, the backup came at just the right time.
It did indeed. And,
I mean, it looked bad for Black Order there. I thought they were done. And then as soon as we called it, the internet did what the internet does, Robin. It proved us wrong.
Yep. I just got word that action is about to kick off in Driving Confluence, so I want to hop over onto Syndic. It looks like... Actually, no. Let's hop onto Tamashi. Let's see how they perform here. They just fully engaged onto the front line. The battle has commenced on Tamashi. Elevate once again versus PoE here. Round number 2, and it's going to be a devastating engagement. Tamashi actually walking right through PoE's front line here. Nice clumps coming in left, right, and center. Looks like Monkey are coming out on top of this engagement. Great calls. And the push is still is carrying on. Maybe a fallback here. Cleanse coming out. Big counter Camline coming out for PoE. Brimstone's connecting on the front line. A lot of deletion happening. Just Camline after Camline after Camline. That group of front line of Monkey getting deleted. But now it's Tamashi's turn to turn and burn. Here comes more massive Camline clumps. The Halberds applying the pressure here. putting those bleeds onto the retreating forces of CIR at the moment. Tamashi, though, trying to stabilize here, making sure he's not getting wrapped around. We know how many PoE like to bring to these massive fights. Both sides take massive amount of numbers, but PoE are known for wrapping around the ZVZ force. And it looks like Surfer coming out on their western side. Tamashi looking for something around the rock here. Camline comes into the backline, not in a follow-up. The Cleanse comes out instantly onto that clump as well. Looks like Elevate just need to stabilize, but the pressure is getting applied here. Grovekeeper's just wilding out and just landing Grovekeepers left, right, and center. Big even song. Finally, a Cleanse comes out, but it was enough to line up the Camline engagement. Here it comes. Quadruple Camlines landing onto Elevate and Monkey here, and it's not looking great. But we say it time and time again. It's not looking great for Monkey, and then suddenly out of nowhere they turn it around.
So I also have action on a big banana. I was mentioning earlier that they have a number of territories that they're attacking. They're currently working on taking down a castle against the M3R Alliance, the Legion of Broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Legion of Broccoli.
Oh, yeah. M3R, we've seen them over the last month and a half.
Yeah, they're doing some work. You know, they're putting in the time. They just deleted a large group of AAA. So it's One Punch Man. They're no longer AAA. They are AVAVA. So say that one 3 times fast.
But that's on you. But it looks like Hamashi and Elevate are trying to kite and survive here. They do find Scoia'tael to their southeast side. It looks like it's going to be a full engagement. They need to clear him out of their path for them to keep the breathing room applied here. CIR are hunting them down. We do have another wave of PoE coming down from his south. I think they're just going to back off, though. I'm surprised they didn't fully engage onto Elevate here. It looks like CIR, though, Scoia'tael as well. It's going to be GG here. They are done. They are trapped in a mob camp as well. Not great pathing. Can't see really what's going on, but a lot of Camlines coming out, a lot of DPS. Maybe one more turn left for Monkey here. Big Camlines coming out. Follow-up damage onto this could be tremendous. They do pick off 1 or 2. I just don't think that they have enough DPS left inside. It's got probably like 10, 15 people left. It's going to be GG here. I don't know if Surfer is still on the field. Let me just double check. No, it's Scoia'tael to his southeast, CIR to his northwest. So we can hop onto a big banana if they're still fighting.
They are still fighting. They are. It's a slow fight. It's that situation where you often see one team inside the castle and the other team trying to work their way in, one engagement at a time. But I got to tell you that the Monkey Alliance is still going here. They have been rounded up, clumped, and they're getting dumped. So CIR and PoE have come in from a number of sides, and they are pushing in heavily into the Monkey Alliance, who are now fleeing for their lives.
Yeah, and as that was happening, a big banana as well was crashing. Both sides deciding to engage at the same time. Both sides taking casualties. But this inner door has just fallen here. This is the opening that a One Punch Man was looking for. Now that they can apply the pressure, M3R may be bullied right up into the Lord Room. And once you get into there, you're pretty much like shooting fish in a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
It's like M3R actually coming out with an engagement of their own. Defensives, though, are down. There comes the Enigmatic Staffs at the front line. We may see a massive return engagement. A big banana charging into the chest room. Let's see what he can find here. The remnants of some tanks. A lot of the DPS already in the Lord Room. And now we're just going to see some counter bombs. And yeah, I gotta say, M3R probably not going to walk out of this alive.
Nope. They might get a few more kills against the AVAVA Alliance, but I don't think they're going to win this one. And they do get some more kills on the door. A nice engage, and the kills go both ways, but it looks like M3R is going to try to make a significant push here right into the heart of One Punch Man, and they did get some nice kills. I should take this back. They might have a chance, Robin. And there goes their chance because I just said it.
As soon as you open that mouth, Shozen, we all know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
M3R still staying alive. A big banana, though, doing what he can to try and keep him pinned in here. I don't think he has many tanks with hammers left to hammer the door, so it's just like slow pick off like this. That's a nice little clump and dump right there. But yeah, I don't know why One Punch Man decided to change their alliance tag to AV. You know, could have gone easy on us, a big banana, and made it simple.
I
But
think maybe it's just like a weird spacing. I think AAA is still.
You think AAA is still the
Yeah. You know
correct
when
term?
when people write like XX super big destroyer
Yeah.
XX or something.
You don't need to say the X's. Like with Fred Riddick, he has got
Yeah.
multiple X's in his name. We don't pronounce those.
Maybe that's a similar thing here.
You know what? I'm going to go with it, Bogul. I think that's a good suggestion because AAA is a whole lot easier to say.
yep, and they're going to make a fine
they're gonna-
engagement onto M3R, and that's
They
going to
just
be the
boiled
end
that
of that.
broccoli. It's done. I think you can take it out of the oven, boys.
Yep, and he's going to chase down whoever he can find here. It's going to be GG. Wow, some really solid action from pretty much the whole entire Outlands at this time slot. It's good to see. Spread out pretty well. We're not seeing those massive cluster queue fights that we were seeing during the server war last season. So it's nice to see a little bit more of a smaller scale fight between these different guilds at the moment.
Yeah, it's,
Don't know
it's
how
a
long that's
better
gonna
action. I'm
last.
going to be honest. It's better action. It really is. Less cluster queue, more fights that are determined by a winner. Instead of what we see a lot of like last season, just so many people fighting. It was a lot of running and a lot of repositioning. But
Yep.
we've seen a lot of good fights recently.
Yeah, a
This
lot
season.
of yeah, definitely for sure. And I mean, even the season rankings, it's looking at it quickly, it's like it's no clear winner at the moment, even though we've been told like winners have already been picked. But so far, Mudhouse has been going strong with no help at all from what I know of.
Yeah, well,
With 89K, I don't know if they're going to go for the whole season.
I have been told they are. I had said they weren't, and then I was informed by Mudhouse, in fact, that they were, and then I was told by other people that they're not, and then I did that interview just the other day with Magic Mark, who says that he had a system for winning the season last season with Black Order, and now Mudhouse is adapting that and using it themselves. So they are getting the points. Originally, I had heard that Mudhouse was just going for Crystal, but
Mhm.
it sounds
what I
like
heard.
that they're going for number one. Because as soon as I said it, I got a message like right away. No, we're going for number one. Okay, boys, you have a significant advantage right now. You can keep it up and take it, and without Magic Mark there to lead the men for Black Order for the English speaking men anyway, it's not looking as good for Black Orders. They're still doing well. I mean,
Yep.
compared to the other 5,000 guilds in Albion that aren't Mudhouse, but they are not doing Black Order numbers that we saw from last season. They're losing a lot of ZVZs right now. I don't think they're pulling as many right now. We've seen them outnumbered a few times.
Yep.
They either need to secure an alliance or set their sights at number 2.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where they end up over the next week or two, considering what's been going on with the whole PoE thing and everything else. It's just been a weird week. It really has.
Talk about Arch and BA. Explain this to me.
Yeah.
Siphoned energy drain 57%, Silver Fame penalty 9%. 17,000 members in Arch. What?
Yeah.
What did you just say? 17,000, Bogle?
Total members in Arch Alliance, yeah.
Remember when we used to be so amazed that they had 10,000?
Yep.
How times change.
Wow.
How the game grows.
The game is huge now, dude.
Yeah.
I'm hearing we're going to get a report on numbers soon. I'm looking forward to it.
I've seen a couple on Reddit already, but yeah, quickly jumping back onto the BA thing. From what I know, and it's not 100% like accurate, I would say, because I'm not BA anymore, so I don't know. Basically, Mojo has been looking for content, and obviously the whole squad alliance being a thing, with the hand holding up where they live, they haven't got content. So um, they looked and they saw that One Punch Man and everyone was pushing Arch, and I mean they nearly had Red Tree. That's
Yeah.
huge. That's like a landmark. Like so Mojo, I guess Mojo approached Glut and he was like, "Yo, drag a BA main guild into Arch Banner. We'll stick around for a month or a season." Um, I heard it could be a month. I heard it could be a whole season. I think they just want to get content, and 12 or midday UTC and 3 p.m. UTC has been crazy content with both sides passing up crazy amount of numbers. I think I watched a live stream today, Jonku's live stream.
Mhm.
Arch had a 50% debuff.
Whoa,
5-0.
that's
Does it go
That's a
bigger?
lot.
I think it
I
does.
don't know if it goes any bigger than that.
I
I don't know.
Wow. Impressive work by Arch bringing the numbers. I was talking to a couple of members of One Punch Man earlier, Cassandra, one of them, and just talking about how they have been engaging over and over against Arch, hitting up 3 different time zones, 12, 15, 18 every day, and they have so many attacks launched. These guys are really putting it to them. We gave them a lot of crap that they weren't going to be able to win this war against the numbers. And yeah, they're losing a lot of battles because of numbers, but they're still getting incredible amounts of content and winning a lot of their objectives.
Yeah, it's been great to see. I mean, the back and forth has been going on for a couple weeks now, maybe even longer, maybe towards a month. So, so far so good. And I don't know if BA coming into Arch is going to help, to be honest.
There's a line in chat right now. Apparently, Arch will take anyone.
Wow. Nice.
They got the money.
Yeah. I like that one. It was good. It was
Maybe we should ask
Pretty good.
Gluttony how much hiring BA costs
how much silver? Yeah.
to defend the homeland. You gotta get the best, I guess, right?
Mercenaries are out there in the world of Albion. They can be brought in.
Yeah.
It's
Talking of like numbers and stuff, I just dropped the link in chat for us to pull up onto the stream, Bogul, if you can. This
Wow.
is kills per day and distinct characters by week. And this goes from
Wait. Now people can see it.
Okay. So this dates back from the start of the game, so October 1st, 2017. And we go along. Free to play comes out. That's probably that massive spike there in
Yeah,
April.
that's April. Yep.
And then January we see like the uplift, and I believe that's where Queen
came
etc.
out,
And
yep.
then like the massive war started.
Mhm.
And then just look at it going up and up and up and up.
That would be a nice stock to have, huh?
Oh yes, that's to the moon right there.
You think Stillfront's happy with those numbers?
I think so. We're about to hit 100,000 kills per day. And 90,000 distinct characters. And I believe this is full loot PvP only, so because it doesn't count blue or yellow zones.
Yeah, you don't get killed.
Yep. So this is just purely full loot PvP
Where
data.
did you get that?
Reddit.
Reddit. Okay.
I can drop the link. Give me a second.
Interesting. I know some of the guys are doing that analysis based on the killboard data that is publicly available, and they're sort of scraping that and looking for that stuff, and it's always awesome to see people do these kinds of analysis, and wow. Oh, now I want to know how much faction warfare is.
I think we're gonna hear about that soon. I think we're gonna hear about that.
I think I had some data for that. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it again.
I'm
Looks
still
like-
hopping around trying to find a fight, and like everybody is home now. Is what I'm seeing.
I'm watching the CR guys stand on top of Del Negro, who is apparently either AFK or no, they are that. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
but-
sun.
People are shooting stuff around, and it looks like disco.
Interesting.
Maybe
If-
they're
If you need content, you gotta dance, right? I guess.
exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people are home now. I think this is time for us to just talk about stats, really.
Yeah. I can't find the other stat. I'm trying to figure out where what? Oh, this is it. There it is. That's on my Twitter. It was on Reddit, but there we go. I think you can pull that up. Yeah, it's just an image right there, Bogul.
Average item power of 480 something thousand. That's another player data set, right?
Yes, correct. This one was from the 13th of March to the 19th, I believe.
So last weekish.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And nearly 500,000 dead players, excluding 33,000 naked deaths.
Mhm.
And
Jeez.
there's the average IP.
Wow,
Nice.
Yeah, it's
that's
Cool.
really cool that they have the IP like that. That makes it very easy to understand what people are bringing.
yeah,
Yeah.
very a very mid-tier between 1,200 and 1,300.
Can you put that into sort of tier terms for people who might not know?
So
Because I'm struggling here.
so going off what I have as spec, which is nearly
Wait, you're not max?
I'm not maxed
Oh
on
my
on
God,
my
okay.
set. I don't
Alright.
like PvE. For me, with my 8.1 armor with a 6.2 Grove Keeper, I'm on 1,400 IP
Mm-hmm.
for my ZBZ set. So that puts me in there. So
And they're really
one-
high end though.
yeah,
Wow.
but I'm not fully max spec. So we're a lot of T8 equivalents getting used in ZBZs, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that massive spike, we're probably looking at like 4.1.
The 1000%
Yeah,
or IP level. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
So 4.1 equivalent, but I think that's a lot to do with like the rats and stuff, because this was before the Hellgate changes and everything else, right? Where that base IP block
it's
didn't come into
before
effect.
CTA and in the
Yep.
middle of interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so it's I'll like to see what this is going to look like in a week's time.
Hmm.
I spoke to the guy. I asked him if he could post it weekly, and he said he'll see what he can do. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can compare this one and then the future one and see what differences there is between them and see if anything's actually changed. But it's really interesting
I
just
do
looking
agree.
at
I do agree.
like data like this.
Yeah,
And,
it's really some impressive numbers here. People have been asking, what's going on out there, and I can tell you this: people are playing and having a good time. Did you see that Reddit post? It's a bit of a meme. Are we good?
Yeah, I see that one. Yeah, we
Here,
good.
we're gonna pull it up. I think it might be fun time to pull it up. I have a link for you, Bogle. Just give me a second. I put it in Slack for everybody. It was so good. I had to share it with the company.
Yeah, and while you find that one, just a final stat for this image. The highest IP def was a person in Blue Army that was 1,895 IP, and he was
Dang.
that's the def that he had. So it would have been full 8.3, probably like excellent, maybe something masterpiece in there. So
Fun.
yeah.
Blue Army topping the charts. Like, oh god.
BA wins again.
Yeah.
Insert meme here. God bless.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game's active. The game is the game is active. That's for sure.
It's very active, and I mean, I like to see this kind of stuff. I mean, this makes me happy as somebody who's been supporting this game now since 2015, and it's awesome to see. I love this. It's so awesome. You stick through some of the downtimes, and then it starts going really, really, really good. I mean, and this is before the mobile launch, guys. Like, do you know what those numbers are gonna look like
I
in like 2 months?
Banana has action, by the way.
Oh, cool. All right, that's awesome.
You said a date there. We should put soon TM.
Yeah, like I'm
Um,
saying in a couple of months it's gonna look good. I'm not saying when it's coming out. I don't have that.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there so it doesn't come back onto you, Shozen.
Oh, it always does.
I
It's
am on
like
a
there's
big
gonna be a
banana.
post out there. Somebody's gonna clip this and go, Shozen declares.
Alrighty, well, jumping back into the action then for a little bit. A big banana is actually getting pinned down by Arch. Awful company making their presence felt along with Nemesis and whoever else is involved here. It is on the territory in Longfen Arms, 1 map away from the infamous Red Tree Enclave. A big banana looking to stabilize here on the front lines. He is just trying to pick off some tanks here. I believe the mage is still up, so territory defense is still enabled here. And reinforcements will be coming in thick and fast for Arch, as their home is literally 1 map away.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen the Blue Army here supporting them yet.
No.
They could make quite a difference in these kinds of fights too. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, not as good as they used to be when they had Robinhoodrs playing Grovekeeper. I mean, just the look of him coming near you and jumping 5 feet away from you was enough to drive ZVZ guilds into the hills.
Oh my god. I'm blushing.
By the way, we have Gluttony on the field himself.
Okay.
Oh my boy.
It's a rare
It
sighting.
must be an important defense here in Longfen Arms. Wow.
It looks like a big banana doesn't want anything of the territory, though. He knows that he would have got sandwiched here. Bomb coming over the wall. This is a tactic we'll see time and time again here if this fight carries on like this. So basically, they'll do this. They'll back away to the southwest of the territory, allow Arch to loot, and then they'll re-engage again, and then repeat. I did it a lot when I was in BA. And we were taking this fight here on this territory, and it works. I mean, look at that clump there. We talk about it all the time, right? With Arch and everything, how they clump on loot bags, and then they just get deleted, and then the cycle just continues until there's nobody left on the field. But a big banana is actually a little bit wary here. I think he isn't playing super aggressive. I'm wondering if he's thinking BA is somewhere to be seen. Nice engagement, though, over the top. Defenses were down, though, for Arch, but it's not going to be enough. Even if all they needed on that clump was 1 heal. That's all they needed. The Innomatic staff and the Locust was perfectly placed there by Arch. A nice improvement from their support players.
They're getting better. They've
Yeah.
been, I think actually playing against One Punch Man day in and day out will improve you. Like, if you are one of those guys who's showing up to all the CTAs to defend against these guys, and you're listening to the calls, you're going to get better. You're just going to get better.
Look at this.
That's brutal over there. Oh, ouch. Right over the top of the wall. I mean, these guys brought their ladders. That's all I'm saying.
That one member of the community, would be proud. It's the one who cannot be named. Cannot be named.
Oh, poor guy.
Yep. But a big banana's making some quick work of whoever he finds outside of the territory at the moment. I believe this is going to go on for a while here. What's our hard end today? We have the AO Daily Show coming up next, and then the 5v5s.
Yep.
I mean, in theory, the hard end is in like 15 minutes-ish.
Alrighty, well, we're going 15 minutes then, Bogul. No prep time for you boys.
Well, okay. I'll start looking.
You said 15 minutes, sir, so I'm going to go
Let's
15
go.
minutes. We'll stick with the action here on a big banana. One Punch Man giving it its all versus Arch in Longfen Arms. Here we go for their next engagement over the wall. See if anyone's combat looting. Actually, may have scared them away. Bluff coming in. Maiden BR have made an appearance to their southeast side, actually engaging onto the front line of a big banana. his Zerg though, but it looks like a big banana is just ignoring that. I don't know if Bluff are allied with One Punch Man. I wouldn't think so. I'm not 100% sure. Looks like Archer finally learning not to sit by the walls, expect the bomb to come over. A failed engagement here by One Punch Man.
I have to. I will be right back, guys. I just
Yeah.
got a message. I need to take the call.
No worries at all. A big banana looking to enter the territory fully now. Looks like there's a little battle happening on the eastern side. Is that Sea Alliance? No, it's just Arch. I was reading it wrong. Damnation Pierce. Nice stoppage with the wind walls, actually. The mage is up, so not a faux tower dive. We may see a devastating return engagement onto the front line. One Punch Man burned all their defensives here. Arch just need a steamroll over the top of them now. The Camlands are coming out. Are we going to see anything on the follow-up DPS? One or two do go down, but it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. A big banana can restabilize his Zerg. Enigmatic staff's coming down. That's going to be the bubbles that you see surrounding the players. That's going to be a shield there. Absorbs the damage, allowing the health bar to stay the same. A big banana, though, he's going to go in deep here, looking for something. Just a front line. Nice deletion here on top of the mage.
These
And
guys
once again-
die so quick. Sometimes it must feel really, really rough when you're like, oh, no, I stepped in the wrong direction. I clicked too far to the... Oh, and then this happens.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
And then it's just, you're wiped. I mean, look at this. Like, Archer just getting pummeled at the moment. It was a right play for them, but it was way too late. Like, One Punch Man already have their cooldowns back, and now they can just delete this front line here. That's going to get caught off guard, and there it is.
That's
No
a
defensives.
wild action, though, here. Wow.
Yeah, and look at this on the western side, Bogul. Another wild group of Arch just appear out of nowhere. Reinforcements
no.
just streaming in. Oh my god, absolute madness.
I mean, if you name your alliance to fight another alliance, if that's the name of your alliance, wow. You
Yep. Is this it? Massive Camland, Permafrost connecting. The second Camland comes in. Arch, please make full use of this engagement. But it looks like defensives are down here for a big banana. Now he's going to go for the return engagement. The man's only 1 bar of health. Can he get 1 heal at the front line? He finally does get it. Judicator is down, though. I'm surprised Arch didn't make full use of that opening there. Very surprising, actually. Wow. Now we're going to, once again, stabilization comes in.
There is some AAA, some 1-1 sort of taking part of the One Punch Man. I think they're alternating here. Or is that this? Are these guys all in one clump? 1-1 and One Punch Man.
I'm not 100% sure. They may be playing off 2 different cooldowns here. If 1-1 are here, I see TikTok also on the field as well with quite a big amount of numbers.
On the
in
east, there is some
ZVZ
bluff
gear.
too, yeah. Yeah, TikTok is in the same alliance as One Punch Man.
Wow.
Together
Okay.
with 1-1. The AAA alliance there, yeah.
I've never seen TikTok actually be in full blown ZVZ gear before. All I see him do is rat ZVZs and
I think there are
Garbage
more
to
than
loot
200
bags.
members by now.
wow, they're growing. Then I mean, props to them. Hopefully, we see them on the battlefield a little bit more often in full ZVZ gear. Then it'll be interesting to see how they do. One Punch Man once again edging up into the territory. Night helms are popped. There comes the carpets and the engagement over the wall. But Archer are learning. There are no kills on that engagement. TikTok, though, looks like they're going to be rotating just north of our screen. I have off-screen name tags turned on. So,
Gluttony is still in the territory, in the heart. And I think all the reinforcements are just streaming in. Maybe the AAA guys are taking a breather, regrouping, waiting for reinforcements. Can you do that here, or are you getting cut off if you want to come back here? How's the like for AA specifically? How would you rate that?
I don't know where. Okay, so I think their closest return point. Let me just double check the map real quick. It may be White Wall Pass. Yeah, White Wall Pass, and for TikTok, it's Farshore Eskar. So they'll be coming in through Drylands, which is the southeast side of this map.
That's not too close.
So yeah, it's not too bad. Looks like Made in BR finally making their appearance, even though they've been sitting in the corner of the map for quite a while. Nice engagement. Big Banana, though, is going to carry on the charge into the front line. The man's half HP, and he just doesn't care. And that's why he knows his Zerg can perform to the best of their abilities. And Made in BR just get clumped and dumped. Return, though, the Mist Piercer just ripping through the backline there of One Punch Man. Both sides actually taking mash casualties here. And Arch, this is your time to shine. Like, get out the territory.
They know that they are pushed off. They have the information. But looks like One Punch Man is shifting here to the east. Is that it? Are they leaving? Are they done?
I think One Punch Man are just going to push out Made in BR all the way to the door, to make sure they're gone. If a Big Banana zones through, then it's GG. It's going to be over. If he mounts up here, it could be over. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be done here.
Enough kill fame for today.
Yeah, enough farming. The loot bags are full. Time to go.
Wow.
But yeah, wow. Some great action here, and that leads us into the daily show coming up in how long, Bogul?
10 minutes from now. Yeah, we do have a little bit of an outro, and then we do have our Newsday Tuesday daily show where we will look at some of the news that happened over the week. I mean, it's mostly CTA, right? That happened last week. That's the big thing.
Yep.
But there are a few little things that came out, and we will take a look at that and maybe discuss some first impressions, CTA. Any that you have other than we like the Reddit meme, Robin?
I like. I'm just enjoying the content update. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't have to mass up for like I don't have to mass with my guild or with a group to enjoy the content. Like as soon as I see the bandits going, I flag up for Fort Sterling. I look at the mini map to see what red zones are currently getting like pushed or we're pushing, and then I just ride out to that zone, spend an hour roaming around with that group, probably die a couple times, wipe a couple of zergs, but it's just so much fun. And I'm not even partied up with anyone. That's the great thing. Like I just ride out there solo, and I stay solo for a whole hour, and I just have fun, get a bunch of points, and then leave, and then just wait for the next one. So yeah, I'm loving it.
Good times. Yeah, let's call it here. Let's switch over the scenes. We have to let the delay run out, and you will see us right back. Shozen, you're back too?
Yeah, I'm here. Robin, do you want to do the thing?
Oh, I'll do the thing. If you want to catch all our previous content, you can do on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV, where you can find all the 5v5, 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the War Report and Invasion Day action. And our AO Daily Show can be found up there now as well, along with our interviews, but mainly our interviews can be found elsewhere at the moment, can't they, Shozen?
Yes, they are found on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV, and basically any place that you listen to podcasts. All you have to do is type in Albion TV into the search bar, and over 100 interviews will suddenly become available for your listening pleasure.
Glorious. Alrighty, it's been an awesome War Report. And just an update, we will be back tomorrow because we missed yesterday's show. We will be back tomorrow with the War Report, so make sure you're here on Wednesday. Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Losing track of the days. God bless. Alrighty, let's cut it.
Bye.